Hi guys, how y'all doing? Myreah here. I'm doing this video to give you guys an update. It's been a long time. As you can see, I had a baby. Um, and so that's number 9. Say hey. Say hey. Her name is Janesmé. Um, and then y'all know I was battling some health stuff before I got pregnant, and so it's just been a crazy time. But I wanted to do this update because I've been getting quite a few um, emails and messages, and I'm not ignoring anybody. Um, like I said, I've been extremely busy, um, and I went from not feeling good to then dealing with the pregnancy that was high risk. She's my miracle baby, y'all. And then I had to pull back from just like social media and some things because I really needed to separate myself from some things in order for God to be able to speak to me and reveal some things to me. And so, um, anyway, I did want to do this update. And so we're still in Primerica. We have not been working the thing like we should have been, because originally when I started having health issues, my job was more so administrative. My husband was the one that was doing all the work, but then he was trying to take care of me, and so we have not been doing any work, so I can't even completely update you on Primerica. I don't have anything bad to say about Primerica. It's still a great program. It still helped me. Some of you guys have been asking questions. I think one of the questions in particular was do you have to recruit? Like, do you have to? Like, can you just, be an insurance agent? Yes and no. Because why would you want to? Like, the reason when I got into this business, it was not just to sell life insurance, because anybody can do that. But the thing that sets Primerica apart is that we are not just selling insurance. We are giving people free education on money and investments and life insurance and a bunch of other things, and even mortgages, like everything. We're giving them education, information that they need, that banks and different creditors, companies, debtors are keeping from us. And what happens when we share that information, many of the times people just automatically say, like, I want to do what you're doing. Or like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, but you do car insurance too? I want this. Let me bundle it with my home insurance. Like, it kind of just spirals that way on its own. And that's why even when people ask me, like, do you have to be like a good sales agent? Yes and no. Like, are you a people person? Because that's what a good sales agent is. If you're a people person and you're a caring and loving person, then you won't have an issue with selling, because they're going to trust you and they're going to want to do this thing through you to begin with. It's really more so you're kind of selling yourself, because the product is a great product. What they're getting life insurance, they're getting education, and whatever other products that Primerica involves themselves with, they're getting whatever they decide. And so, and then the other thing is the perfect example that they use in the classes are, if you had to choose between being a real estate agent and a broker, where you have your own brokerage firm and you have multiple real estate agents under you to do some of the selling, and you help them and you do your own selling, and so on and so forth, what would you choose? To be a real estate agent, or would you choose to be a broker? I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm going to be the owner. I want to be the one in charge. So clearly I want to be the one in charge. I have 9 children. And so, yeah, I'm gonna choose a broker, because then that means if I'm sick or I'm down or I'm pregnant or whatever and I cannot work, then I have a team that's still working. And so if you want that residual income, you should certainly recruit. But yeah, it's recruiting by definition, but I just don't see it that way, because again, many people is like, I want to do what you're doing, and they just jump on board. And the other difference is, as a broker, with real estate agents under you, as I just said, you're in charge, and so you are the one that's responsible for a bunch of things with the business. The difference with Primerica is it's kind of that same setup. It's not MLM, because real estate agents and brokerage, that's not an MLM format. That's MLM schemes are pyramid schemes. And this is something that's backed by the federal government, and they wouldn't be a part of a pyramid scheme. So anybody that thinks that, you have it all wrong. Because if I go and apply at Walmart, then I have a customer service rep, I have a cashier, I have a bunch of things. Then you have team lead, and then you have like maybe assistant manager, store manager, then you got DM, TM, RM, like regional, district, territory. You have all these different levels. And that's pretty much what this is. A pyramid scheme is when, it's only one point here, the hence pyramid, and it's a bunch of people down here doing all the work while this one person is making all the money. That's not, that's not what's happening in Primerica. First of all, there are multiple, if that's what's happening in Primerica, there are multiple points, and so it wouldn't be a pyramid, because it branches out from horizontally and vertically. And so and like I said, pyramid schemes are illegal, and like I said, this company is backed by the government. They do investments and things. All of that stuff is heavily monitored. And so if this was a pyramid scheme, they would not have even gotten away with it this long, because they've been in business for several years. And so anyway, moving on from that, because I don't even want to take too much time talking about that. Anybody that thinks that, think it if you want. But moving on from that, the other difference, like I was saying, is that if you were a broker and you had real estate agents under you, you would be responsible for literally everything, responsible for your team. You're literally the one head, kind of like the pyramid that I was just talking about, in a sense that it's only one person at the top, which means you're responsible for all the people under you, responsible for the day-to-day, the business, setting up, all the things that you have to do. But with Primerica, even though you're building a team, there are so many other people on the same level as you in terms of your rank, just like a promotion, like we were just talking about with like a cashier, an assistant manager, store manager. There are so many people on that same level as you, and then there are other people on higher levels. And all of these people have come together to help you. So it wouldn't be like you're thrown to the wolves where now you're trying to lead a team and you can't even lead yourself. It wouldn't be like that. Those people that are signed to you in that sense are signed to everybody that's helping you as well. And so, yeah, the way the structure is allows it so that you get commission, and this is not commission from their commission. They get the same commission regardless. That's the other thing I want to say, because with pyramid schemes, I believe that sometimes it's like the person at the top gets a cut of everybody's commissions. That's not how it works. You're gonna get whatever commission you deserve for your rank. And so whatever commission they get, you also get a commission, but it's not a portion of theirs. And their commission is not a portion of yours. If you deserve 20%, you're getting 20%. If they deserve 10%, they're getting 10%. It has nothing to do with who's above you and none of that. No one's getting a cut of anybody else's hard-earned money. But the way it works is everybody's getting paid, but everybody's helping you. the people on your team are getting help by the same people that's helping you, that's above you. And so it's not like you're completely responsible for running your own. It's still your own business. You're getting a W-9. You're self-employed, but yet you got a whole team already from the jump that's helping you with your team that you're building. And so, like I said, my question would be, why would you want? Because I believe they said that, I believe their name was Ashley. Hi, Ashley. They said that they wanted to work a year before recruiting, and I just think that that might be impossible. You have the choice. You don't have to recruit, but when people see the information and they decide, I want to do what you're doing, they're going to join your team, unless you're saying you're just going to pass them off and say, no, join none of them. And in that case, you're missing out on building the residual income. Because there's two sides to this. One side is the customer side. That is, okay, like, this, in terms of you working, two sides to you working, I'll say. So a part of it is, in a sense, if you want to call it a sales agent, because you're getting paid when people get these products, or services, I'll say. That particular side of it.
I hear you coughing. Perhaps you should drink some water.
This thing. I hate Alexa sometimes, guys. But anyway, she's annoying. But on that particular customer side, in terms of working the business, you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart because you want people to know this information. That's what I do, and I'm going to assume that anybody that wants to go into this business has that same heart and attitude, because if you don't, you really shouldn't do it. You should just go be a car salesman or something. This is all about loving people and helping people. In a sense, it's ministry, because a lot of people are getting ripped off. A lot of people are dying without life insurance. You know, there are a lot of things going on, a lot of things that debtors and banks are doing. Even they give you a savings account and you're earning 0.01 interest per year. That's 0.01% interest per year. That is absolutely ridiculous when I can get 10% somewhere else. And so, and then sometimes the bank is also, not only are they giving you that, but then they're charging you to have the account. It's just a lot of schemes going on that you all trust. People trust. You don't trust Primerica because you're hearing it's MLM, but there's nothing that you can say that proves that it's MLM, but yet you trust the bank that you use every day that's stealing from you and using companies like Primerica to build interest. And so, you know, I think that is why Primerica exists, for the education, because a lot of people are misinformed. And this is not me trying to sell Primerica. I don't feel like I need to do that. I'm just trying to answer everybody's question in a way that that might make sense. But second thing, a lot of people have been messaging, asking me, like, how can they join? You know, originally when I first started doing these videos to kind of talk about my experience, it wasn't necessarily to recruit people. It was really to inform, because whether you join under me or somebody else, I think that this company is really helping people. And this is not a racial comment. This is nothing against anybody of another race, but particularly people that share the same skin tone as me kind of get the worst end of the stick when it comes to financial education. And that's why many of us appear to be broke, in a sense that we can never get ahead because there are a lot of other factors working against us. I'm not saying that black people can't be wealthy, because they can be. I'm just saying that sometimes we have factors that get in the way of that more so than some others. And so I don't want to start a whole racial conversation or argument or anything, but I say that to say, in Primerica, one of the great benefits for me is to informing my people, people of color, the things that we didn't know. We didn't know. And there are a lot of people of all other races that didn't know this information either. I'm just saying, and I have no problem teaching them and showing them and, working with whoever wants this information. But I'm saying, like, I really enjoy doing this for people that share my skin tone, because I know that they may go their entire lives without that information and that education. And so, anyway, like I said, I've been getting emails and comments and things asking how can they join. And I have been so busy, like I said, a lot of things was revealed to me in my downtime. And God has been calling me to ministry. And so, Primerica, what's wrong? Primerica was not the only business that I had been working. We have quite a few other businesses that we had been working on. Now I'm in a process of moving. We're moving to Oklahoma. I'm going to another state. And so, I have to get relicensed and everything in the new state. So, I can help you get started, but more than likely, you won't be working directly with me. You will be working directly with my husband or directly with my mentor, which that's even better. I mean, in my opinion, better than me, better than my. Because he is one. I would not have gotten where I gotten. I can't even speak. I would not have gotten to the point that I did without him. And so, I would be literally directing you straight to him to help you get started. And you couldn't have a better mentor. Because he, honestly, in the beginning, I was like, I still am, but I was like so shy. He literally did all the talking and work for me, and I got paid. I didn't do anything. Like, I followed his instructions. I said, okay, I did such and such, or I posted, and he did the work for me. So, you getting, girl, you trying to jump out my arms? That looked like a close one on camera. My hand's down here, but on camera, that looked like a close one. So I will be more than happy to help you get started and answer your questions the best I can with the time that I have. But I'm trying to move. I got these kids here. I'm dealing with my own ministry and things. Okay, sweetie, hold on. I'm dealing with my own ministry and everything. And so, back up. I will help you, and I will refer you to the proper people to help you get started, and I will try to answer your questions the best I can. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring them. I'm not. I'm sorry. This video was way longer than I intended on it being, and I hope I'm not rambling. It's just been so long, and I don't know what to say, because I feel bad that I started these videos, and then I kind of just fell off. But when God calls you guys, you gotta take the call. That's just. And if you want to know more about my ministry and what I'm doing in terms of that, I'll put the links in the description. But I've been, like I said, in the process of moving. I had a baby. I'm trying to finish this album that I've been working on, and it's this gospel album, and it's just so many different things going on. And I love Primerica, and I really want to do this because I really want people to have this education, but I can't do, every single thing. And God is calling me to ministry, and so I had to put primarily most of my focus there. I have not quit. I'm still doing this. I just need to find the time to make it work. And that's another reason, Ashley, why you need to build a team. I had not fully built my team as much as I probably should have because of what was going on with my health. If I had, I might have advanced in things. When all this time when I was down, I might have advanced more because, I would have had other people working and helping. but I did not. And so it's work in the beginning. I will say you have to do the work if you want to get paid. And if you want to help people, the more people you help, the better. But without a team, it just is a one-woman show or one-man show. Guys, chill out. See, I can't even do this video. And so, I'm gonna have to cut this short so I can go deal with whatever the freak is going on. But I will help whoever is interested get connected to my mentor. All right, my bad. I had to pause the recording to go deal with some foolishness. They were arguing over a Tweety Bird teddy bear, or a Tweety Bird bear, stuffed animal, I should say. And it was my 4-year-old daughter and my 12-year-old son. Now, I'm like, now somebody got to act like the oldest, because if she's screaming over a Tweety Bird and you're 12, you're too old to be playing with stuffed animals anyway. And she's screaming, trying to get the bear, or not giving it back, because it is his bear, but she's 4. Like, just let her have the bear. And if you don't want her to have the bear, just come tell me she has the bear. Don't be in there trying to take it from her. You know. So as y'all can see, I'm swamped, okay? But I didn't want anybody to think I was ignoring, or that I had just fell off, or that my health had just went for a horrible turn. No, I'm all right. I'm healed. I'm healthy by faith. You know, we speak nothing but positivity, faith talk. So, you know, don't worry about that. I'm fine. But like I was saying, I will help whoever is interested in joining the team. I will be there, but not as much. I would refer you over to the people that were extremely there for me. That's the best I can do right now. It couldn't be a better team, I tell you what. But I just didn't want anybody to think that I was ignoring them. You pulling my hair? Or that I had just fallen off the face of the earth. It's just so much. Once I get moved and I get relicensed in Oklahoma, I think that things will pick up, because I'll be finished with my album. Album comes out September 1st. I'll be finished with that. And so I will have a little bit more time, you know, because my ministry stuff is going how it's going, and my husband is leaving his other job so we can be full-time ministry. So I think that once that transition happens, once I get moved, I'll be in Oklahoma by August 1st, August 3rd. Once all that stuff happens, I'll be around a little bit more to help the members on my team, or the people that's interested in joining on my team. But until then, like I said, you'll be working with my mentor, which is honestly is better than me. Why would you even want me? You can have him, because he's still helping me. So anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to do that update. It's been so long since I've done these videos and talked to y'all that I don't know. I can't stop. I can't shut up. So I'm just going to let these last 3 seconds just be in silence with my baby. Alright, y'all. I'll try to do another update soon. It won't take this long again, guys. I promise.